boys and girls. So last time we worked on doing Queen, Queen, Caroline, and we clapped its rhythm the way the words went. It went Queen, Queen, Caroline. And then we went through and we were finding out how the rest of it went a little bit too with our hands and doing the rhythm. So today we have some icons up here representing those sounds, those syllables on each of our beats. So we have a crown, 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 crown. So can you do that for me? Ready and go. Crown, 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 crown. So that would be Queen, Queen, Caroline. And we have each of those syllables there. So what about the second phrase, though? What if we had washed her hair in turpentine? That might be the next phrase. And in this case, it is. So today we're actually going to be switching this over to kind of what real musicians read. So musicians don't read with crowns, though. They start reading with some dots. So if we have Queen, Queen, Caroline, and those represent each of those syllables. But I'm going to go to the next phrase. Let's see. Washed her hair in turpentine. So can you clap those circles this time? Here we go. 1, 2, ready and go. Queen, Queen, Caroline. Washed her hair in turpentine. Well, it's kind of hard to tell what's what. But when we have one sound on a beat, like we have here, we call that ta. And when we have two sounds, we call it toddy. So this time, can you clap and say tas and toddies? 1, 2, ready and go. Ta, ta, toddy, ta. Toddy, 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 ta. But musicians don't really read just dots either. So those dots, we have a name for them. They're called note heads. So that part is called the note head. So musicians got together and said, well, they still look kind of the same. So why don't we add something else to it? So they decided to add a vertical line that they called the stem. So we still have our one sound, so we're still going to call that ta. And over here we still have two sounds, we're still going to call that toddy. Let's see if we can do that though. 1, 2. For both of those phrases, ready, go. Ta, ta, toddy, ta. Toddy, 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 ta. But they got even more wise. They said, that still really looks very much the same. So how can I make those two sounds look different from our one sound? And they said, well, what if we gave them a hat if they have two sounds? So they gave them a hat across the top here. That hat is called the beam. So if it's two sounds, it's going to have this beam here. So we have ta, and we still have toddy with two sounds, but now we can tell it's two sounds. So let's see if we can do both those phrases now that we have it in our actual rhythmic notation. 1, 2, ready and go. Ta, ta, toddy, ta. Toddy, 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 ta. Great job today reading those. If you need to go back and replay this, please feel free to do so. And make sure that you have those tas and toddies straight in your head. Let's move to the next part of our lesson.